Alrighty then, we're back. So, I didn't do a live all last week. I did one Sunday. Sunday is the beginning of the week, so really wasn't much to talk about, man, last week at all. Um, so I didn't force it. Still kind of supposed to make some improvements to the channel. For real, if I don't start today, I'm definitely gonna start this next weekend or this weekend. I had a little bit of fun this weekend, so um, mostly slept because I didn't go to sleep Friday. Um, long night, bro. Um, so BoMac is saying that he is saying that he sounded off on Canelo or Munguia. He basically said that Munguia gonna get stopped in the 12th round. That Munguia is not on that level just yet. He said he's no match for. He said he's no match for Canelo. Yeah, in the grooming process, I already talked about it. I did a video saying that what is Munguia's real chances on fighting Canelo. I'll tell you exactly what that video called in a second, so I can look it up if you haven't seen it. Yeah, does Jaime Munguia has a real shot to defeat Canelo? And I already kind of spoke on that. Um, so trainer BoMac and Munguia no match for Canelo. Okay. Check out the Boxing Was playlist. He said BoMac's reality check. He says he don't give a damn what he do. I don't give a damn what he do. Trainer BoMac, Brian McIntyre told KR artists when asked if Jaime Munguia will defeat Canelo Alvarez on May 4th. I don't got nothing against Munguia, but you can't beat Canelo. So I mean, there you go. He said he's Canelo been in with the best, and Munguia ain't had no big fight like that. All the big fights that Canelo has had in the waters he's tested in all the weight classes, I can't see it. Remember, that's my opinion. BoMac said he gave it clear. He said that's my opinion. He said I ain't got nothing against Munguia. That's my opinion. That's conventional wisdom. That's conventional wisdom, bro. So um so you can't even get mad about it. He has not been groomed to be in there and be ready with Canelo. He didn't fight Jamal, didn't fight Plant, Morel, a Benavidez, a Genovic, or Arislandi Lara. So he didn't really get that experience. He didn't really get that experience. So when you don't really have that experience, yeah. When you don't really have that experience, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's hard to believe it. At one point, the guys was having, 30, 40 fights before they got a title fight. Michael Nunn, Marvin Hagler, they was having that many fights before they got in the ring and tussled and rumbled with somebody else. Munguia, he really ain't fought nobody. Dennis Hogan, Derbychenko might be his best win on his resume. Oversized and overmatched Saddam Ali for his title. Now he did try to get in there with Triple G a couple of times, and whatever reason, Triple G was like, no, Triple G was gonna fight him, but then the commission didn't approve. So they didn't approve of it. So no. So you know, so yeah, but yeah, I just don't think he was groomed the right way. So basically, they were just trying to groom him, uh, uh, just to cash him out versus Canelo Alvarez. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. So, and I definitely could be wrong. So, but if he win, which I don't really think he got a great chance of winning, and I like Munguia, but I got to keep it funky. You know, I don't think he got a great chance of winning, but Canelo has been slipping. He didn't stop John Ryder. He didn't stop overmatched and oversized Jamal Charlo. So it might be the perfect time when people still think he on top of his game enough. You beat him, then you the next Mexican superstar. Now, this is something that I don't know been reported. I just ain't say. Canelo Alvarez got a rematch clause in there if he loses to the Jaime Munguia, rightfully so. He got every title on the line. He got everything to lose, so he got a rematch clause. So confident fighters, what Errol Spence say, confident fighters don't use rematch clauses. Even though he had one versus Canelo, but then again, it's not really a thin line between being confident and being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So, the business side of it, you know what I'm saying, without Heyman's probably like, yo, put the put the rematch clause. And everyone also like put the rematch clause. Anything can happen. You can injure a shoulder, you can injure a hamstring. It ain't just about legitimately losing. You could lose because of an injury, a bad decision, or whatever the situation may be. And if the other opponent got a problem with you having a rematch clause, then it's up to them. Guess what? It's up to them to beat your ass so bad that it won't be no damn rematch clause. Carl Froch and she's Louise and Lucian Bute. He beat Lucian Bute ass so bad it wasn't no rematch clause. Errol Spence got his ass beat so bad it wasn't no rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to beat somebody ass so bad where it ain't no rematch clause. That's your job. That's your job. That's your job. You know? So but like I said, that's his opinion. I think everybody feel the same way. He doesn't have um the experience to get me in there with Canelo Alvarez. Just a friendly opinion. Like he said, I ain't got nothing against Munguia, man. It's just my opinion. He said, that's my opinion. So that's basically his version. Be like, you know what? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I don't think anybody should really, you give an opinion in boxing, then that nigga hating, even if you support it with facts. That's the crazy thing about boxing. Even if you support it with facts, people say you hating. Said BoMac, Bud Crawford outboxed Canelo, beats his ass. Now, I seen somebody else write an article and say, well, he running his mouth and Crawford got it. This is what they do. Some people get, don't change who you are because of the opponent. Be the same person. If y'all talk shit, y'all talk shit. Don't change. You got the big fight coming. This is who you are. He said Bud beat his ass. BoMac said when asked what happens if Crawford does fight Canelo, outbox his ass. Just outbox him. It's the weight difference don't matter. I disagree. Bud been fighting big people all his fucking life. Power, we know how to roll with punches. Well, take your power away from you. How do you take the power away from a power puncher? I ain't gonna tell you. He said, timing, if the fight happens, it'll be an Earl Spence Crawford too. Damn. I respect Canelo. He would gain nothing from the fight because you get beat by the smaller man. Now you gonna look like a hoe, an asshole. I guess an asshole is what they're trying to say. Hardcore boxing fans know Bud could beat Canelo. He might be bigger, but he don't got the height. He ain't got the reach. He ain't got no good boxing IQ. He ain't got a good boxing IQ. Let me say that. He said he's got a good boxing IQ, but he don't have a crazy IQ that Crawford has. So man, at the end of the day, man, sometimes you gotta bait a motherfucker into fighting you. Sometimes you gotta bait a dude into fighting you, bro, and that's what he doing. Closed mouth don't get fed. Sometimes you gotta bait a motherfucker into fighting you. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, but um, but But like I continue to say, sometimes you gotta bait people, bro. Sometimes and once and social media, it's hard, man. It's hard. That's why a lot of people get in trouble, schoolyards, or they get in trouble out in the street. They let people play into they can't control their emotions, and they let people manipulate their emotions. That's why you have a lot of dudes have so many issues, with women, because women know how to push and manipulate your buttons. And once you kind of figure out, the power of silence, um, and not to feed into it, and know that that's how you take the power away from a woman. That's how you take a power away from an adversary. Where you just move, you just make your move. You don't say what you're gonna do. You just make your move, and you don't say nothing about it. And you don't harp on it. That's how you win. But it's times where you got to be a go getter. It's times that you got to use the tongue as a forecaster, or as a, to get what you want. And since he said he don't gain nothing from him, then you gotta tell you what I'm gonna do to you. Now you gotta bait him into fighting you. Now you gotta get the social media and people saying, "Oh, you ducking Crawford, you ducking a small man, you fought Charlo 2 weight classes." Woo, woo, woo. So now what BoMac doing is planting the seed. He may not believe all these things he's saying, but he understand that's the perfect financial cash out for Terrence Crawford, and all of them, to be able to ride off in the sunset and be financially secure for the rest of their life. Now he may be believing the things he say, but wait, it matters. Trust me, it matters. Now, if they're in a street fight, maybe not so much. You can pick up a garbage can like on Street to Rage, and you can get a blade, and you can chop a nigga up with a weed whacker and shit like that. Yeah, then that may be a little bit different. But they doing what they doing best. They got a mouthpiece, and for years, he be rated Errol Spence, because Errol Spence started talking that wild shit first. So, I look forward to seeing what they, kind of where they going with this, and what they, where they gonna go with this at. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very interested, because don't nobody know what their next move gonna be. So so that's the crazy part about it. But closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mouth don't get fed. It don't. A closed mouth don't get fed. So this is what BoMac got to do to get his fighter, to get his fighter the fight that he need to get him. Hey, go do it. Go do it. That type of money that's gonna change everybody's life. And there's some things he's saying there that's true as far as the ring IQ and all that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But you know, but if they get in the ring, um, you know, he got Crawford, the ones that they got to bag up, got to bag the words up, and I'm pretty sure he used to it. Between Bernie, BoMac, and all those guys, they know him. And apparently, Crawford had a heart to heart with those guys, and he told those guys that he really believed that he can beat them. Now, we seen Charlo uh ringside saying that he really think he can beat Canelo Alvarez. Remember that little All Access was saying that? Oh, I think I could beat him. I could beat him. He get in the ring. What happened? Yeah. he got the shit beat out of his ass. Didn't even try, but maybe it's it looks sweet on the outside, bro. I be telling y'all, it looks sweet on the outside. Jab, slip. But when you in there, you gotta worry about your breathing, your conditioning, your legs, where you at. Everything you didn't do, you cut corners in camp, it's gonna show. It's gonna show. Everywhere you cut the corners in camp, it's gonna show. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify. Doing some great work on Facebook as well too. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.